So good morning everyone and welcome to today's Saturday activity class. And today
Good morning, ma'am.
topic is speech. In our workshop we talked about past tense and your theme presentation was talk about a memorable instance in the past, or you can talk about the year 2020. The year 2020, you can all talk about it because we all have that very fresh in our minds. But though we say life is a roller coaster, right? What are the what were the ups and downs? What were your feelings? What did you gain? What did you lose? So let's hear the story from students of BBA first SEM in online YouTube online classes. So the first to present is Anku Kumari, roll number 49.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Anku and I present the presentation of the year 2020. And like every year, all people welcome and celebrate. And also we all celebrate 2020. And but no one did not know that 2020 was very dangerous for us. Coronavirus came in India and experienced its own effect. Only then then we realized that it is a very dangerous virus. And seeing the increased influence of the corona, the government announced a lockdown lockdown. And in this lockdown, many people lost their lot of and got their lot. Like as someone lost their life, someone lost their money, a student missed their studies, and everyone got the support of their family. Some people wanted to spend their time with their family, which was completed in this lockdown. And but they got and the dream of the people were missed, but they got their support, their family. After a few months, seeing the decreased influence of corona, the students who were doing online class as soon as doing offline class, and all people doing this work whose business was it slowly and started to improve its business. And as soon as the corona affected diminished, a satisfactory a smile started appearing of everyone's faces. And but it is unfortunately that not even a few days, corona started showing us their effect. And he started 2020 and till now. And the virus increased day by day. So I would like to say that you always use sanitizer and mask, and you should try to a lot of stay home, then always you will safe and healthy. And we should pray God to rid us of this virus. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, that was Anku Kumari. So good suggestions for people.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Next we have Prashant, roll number 77.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. My name is Prashant Raj, and I'm giving a presentation about the year 2020. The year 2020, nobody can imagine that year was going in trouble. All of us are kept in working. Suddenly, a huge pandemic was arrived that pushed our life in trouble. The pandemic was coronavirus. This disease harm our life in a different way. From this disease, many people lose their life. It also affects on education system, and also many people lose their life. Thank you, ma'am.
Prashant, when you're talking about past, you have to use all the past tense. Be very careful of your grammar. Be very careful of your presentation because the topic itself was past tense and we had chosen the year 2020, right?
Yes.
So many people lost their lives, and whatever happened, you should sum it up with something good which also happened, something bad. So I said life is full of ups and downs.
Yes.
All right. Coming up next is Nandini, roll number 7.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I am Nandini, and now I'm going to talk about the year 2020. The year 2020 created a big impact in all over the world. When 2020 began, it came with lots of good vibes because I was completed my intermediate and I searched for my further studies. Then I got admission in CIMAGE. But during the month of March, April, the COVID virus was coming in India and it was affected the economy of India. Uh, Government gave protocols, but it was not worthy. And the situation was getting worse. Because of worse situation, PM Modi announced lockdown in all over the country. Due to lockdown, many people was unemployed and many was lost their loved ones. And the economy of India was also falling. In entertainment industry, we lost many actors like Irfan Khan, Sushant Singh Rajput. We was thankful to our doctor for their precious support. They was the hero of the year 2020. And if we talk about the international news of the year 2020, the Australia natural disaster and Bharat blast was happened in year 2020 and it was very painful. So now I would like to conclude my words that the year 2020 taught us that stay how do we stay strong in our adverse circumstances. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Moving on to Anmol, roll number 71.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am, and good morning to all of you. My presentation on the year 2020. We all have worst years in our life, and everyone have their own worst life. But 2020 was that kind of year which was unlucky for all of us. This year started with the forest fire in Australia. After that, China became the center of COVID-19, which changed lives of all people. According to my opinion, this virus can be controlled more easily if Indian government had imposed on international flights when it came out. This year brings a revolutionary change in all over the world, especially in education system. The school and college will be closed due to increased high speed of COVID-19. Because of COVID-19, our country and world economies saw a negative growth, which made our country more poorer. In the 2020, we lost many celebrities like Sushant Singh Rajput, Irfan Khan, Rishi Kapoor, and many more. Our government has failed to curb this virus COVID-19. There is no treatment, there is no special treatment for this virus. Around 1 year has gone. India currently has the largest number of cases in Asia. In the April 2021, a school and college closed due to COVID-19 and also postponed all the examinations. And lastly, I suggest all of you that always wear a mask, use sanitizers, wash hands, and stay home, stay safe. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, that was Anmol. After Anmol, it's Ayush, roll number 47.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to say something about year 2020. We welcomed year 2020 with great pleasure and excitement. We thought this year would bring much more happiness and spread blessing all over the world. But a lot of unexpected things happened in the year 2020. It had become a cost for the world. A lot of disaster came in year 2020. COVID-19 was one of them. It had came from China, Wuhan, and spread all over the world. Uh, till now, it had killed a large number of people. Till now, there is not a proper vaccine or has been developed for the treatment of this disease. It spreads from person to person among those in close contact. So to avoid this spreading virus, our PM has announced for the 21 days lockdown. So we were fully locked inside our houses. It had affected a lot to the poor people family and daily wages earner. They cannot go out to earn money and run their livelihood. So while rich people were dying of COVID-19, poor people were dying of hunger. Thereafter, a lot of people came to help the poor people. The Bollywood industry was one of them. Uh, so many of actor and actresses donated money and food to the needy people and sent their home who were trapped in the cities. There are also a lot of positive thing about lockdown. Uh, we get time to spend with our families. We used to help each others, cracking jokes, making delicious food. Uh, I enjoyed every moment spent with my family. I remember when I remember I just got admission in CIMAGE College. Due to lockdown, college has arranged for the online classes, and we have to do all study through the mobiles. There we know the importance of gadgets. So this is how year 2020 ends. It was a year no one could predict, but we have endured hard years before. We have endured tragedy before. We have engaged from those years stronger, wiser, better, and so it will be with this year too. So thank you. That's the end of my presentation.
So that was Ayush. Now moving on to Ritik, roll number 81. Ritik, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, go on.
Ma'am, my topic is 2020.
Yes, continue.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Ritik Kumar, and I want to speak about 2020. This year is a leap year, and what that means, we get on extra day in this year. We get that extra in part by the time takes Earth to the go around the sun, because we do every 4 years. Our calendar must come into agreement with the calendar that governs the universe. In case you are not up to speed on the speed of Earth around the sun, we have putting an extra day in February. Leap year is coming after 4 years. That's all, ma'am.
Ritik, you need to be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm giving you another chance.
Yes, ma'am.
I cannot believe with this. You cannot get away with anything. You can never
Yes,
your way. When it comes to education, studies, what the answer? You can never get away with anything like this. So next time, Ritik, be prepared. You are capable. You can do it. The only thing is you have to set your
okay,
mind
ma'am.
towards your goal. You have to set smart goals. Like today, you had to make a presentation. You had to be focused.
Yes.
You had to be prepared. So you keep prepare, practice, then present. Therefore, so there was no presentation that I saw. There was no preparation that I saw. There was no practice that I saw. So first you prepare, then you practice, and then finally you present. Always follow the 3 P's of presentation. And now, roll number, another Ritik, 81.
रोल नंबर 51 होगा मैम.
Yeah, sorry, 51. I'm talking.
Yes, ma'am. Roll number 51.
81. Hello?
या मैम 81 का हो गया मैम और 51 का होना.
51 दोनों है मैम.
Rest of you, please mute.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Good morning to all of you. Today, my topic is year 2020 for presenting a presentation. Thanks, Sanjana ma'am, for giving an opportunity. Year 2020 was a very pandemic year. This year, also known as Corona year, starting of this year in the month of January, we celebrate this new year for prosperity, pomp, and joy. And we think that this year bring happiness among all people. All people celebrate this new year. And suddenly in the month of February, coronavirus launches in India. India people said that this coronavirus comes from China and he launches the virus. And this virus is very dangerous. It is intangible virus, means we can feel its symptoms. After this part, I will tell you how did coronavirus start. Scientists first identify a human coronavirus in 1965. It causes a common cold. Later that decade, researchers found a group of similar humans and animal virus named them after their clone-like appearance. 1 minute. Seven coronavirus can infect humans. And in year 2020, on 11 March 2020, WHO declared novel coronavirus disease, means COVID-19, outbreak as a pandemic and a scale-up response to treat, detect, and reduce transmission to save people's lives. The first case of COVID-19 in India, which originated from China. India currently has the largest number of confirmed cases in Asia, and as April 2021 has second highest number of confirmed cases in the world, with more than 16.26 million reported cases of COVID-19 infection, and 18,6,920 deaths as of April 23, 2021. And all schools, college, institute are being closed as per government guidelines, where the students were happy. This is situation that students were knowledgeless. And in year 2020, many people faced a lot of problem. If someone dreams, someone took his own. And after this part, I will tell you that always wear a mask, use the sanitizer, and keep distance from someone, and take precautions daily. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So stay home, stay safe, and take precautions.
Yes, ma'am.
The word is
बोर हो गए मैं बोर हो गए.
precaution. Is there anybody else who's left?
May I, ma'am?
Yes. Hello.
Ma'am, ma'am.
Yes. Hello. Continue. Hello.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Deepa Kumari. I am writing an essay about how the year 2020 has impacted my life. The year 2020 come with an excitement for all as the first year of new decade. Everyone has enjoyed 31 first with a high sprite, but none of us were aware that with a new decade there will be a start of new problem. As we all get the news of spread of coronavirus from China at the end of the January only, we even not have a imagine also that a single virus can change our life completely. The lockdown thought had provided us a quality time to spend with a family, understand them, their needs, etc. The 2020 year is really a course for Bollywood industry. The lockdown has changed everyone's life. We cannot even reinstall 2020 year back. The cases of COVID-19 is increasing day by day. The students and experience online classes for the first time in life. Praying to God that please back our life to normal road. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. What's your name and your roll number?
Ma'am, Deepa Kumari, 24.
Oh. All right. Is there anybody else who's left before we close the session today? Anybody else?
May I, ma'am? Hello.
Yes.
Shall I start, ma'am?
Yes. Continue.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sachin, and I'm going to tell about some lines on pandemic 2020. Sometimes in the second week of March, state governments across the country begin shutting down schools, colleges temporarily as a measure to contain the spread of novel coronavirus. It's close a month, and there is no certainly when they will reopen. There is crucial time for the education sector board examination. Nursery schools admissions, entrance tests of various universities, and competitive examinations, among others, they are held during this period. As the days pass by with no immediate solution to stop the outbreak of COVID-19, schools and universities closures will not only have a short-term impact on the continuity of learning for more than 285 million young learners in India, but also engender far-reaching economic and societic consequences. The structure of schooling and learning, including teaching and assessment methodologies, was the first to be affected by the closures. Only handful of private schools could adopt only online teaching methods. Their low-income private and government schools, on the other hand, have completely shut down for not having access to e-learning solution. The students, in addition to the missed opportunities for learning, no longer have access to healthy meals during this time. Thank you, ma'am.
Sachin, whatever you were speaking about.
Yes, ma'am.
Or it was some news from somewhere. So can you paraphrase what you read? Can you tell us what was it?
मैम हिंदी में बोलते मैम.
No.
French.
Tell us what
मैम हम
you understood. Hello.
हाँ मैम.
Yes, Sachin.
मैम हम बोल रहे थे कि जैसे कोरोना वायरस जब आया तो स्कूल सेक्टर्स पे और एग्जामिनेशन पे बहुत सारा इफेक्ट हुआ और बहुत सारे स्कूल्स जो थे वो ई लर्निंग मतलब ऑनलाइन क्लास अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते थे.
So this was the gist of what you were reading out. So Sachin, let me tell you, it's good that you
Yeah,
are
ma'am.
reading, because reading skills are also very important. But the best
Yeah,
part
ma'am.
of reading is, if you can understand it 100%, this is very good. But if you do not
Yeah, ma'am.
understand, if you are just reading it for the sake of reading it, then it will make no sense. Even if you are reading it, it should not be
Okay, ma'am, I
obvious
will.
that you are reading. It should not be obvious that the person is reading from some text. Even that is a skill. This is also a skill. Some
Yeah,
people
ma'am.
read, but you can never make it out whether they are reading or they are making a speech. You can take down. I've always given the option. You can take down some points. Let it be bulleted points, and then you
Yeah,
can
ma'am.
elaborate that. So there is really is a difference when you're reading and when you're speaking. Because when you're reading, your whole focus and attention is on the text you're